Thank you for tuning in to tonight's game. Your game is coming up next. But here's some information from the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
6 easy ways to become an MVP. And by MVP, we mean most valuable parent. Like all of us, the parents of high school athletes tend to protect their children from adversity, or they overly involve themselves by advocating for their success. But when they do, they're negating the value of participating in high school sports. Among other lessons, high school sports teach teenagers to take nothing for granted, how to overcome obstacles, and that an extraordinary commitment of time and effort is required in order to reach goals and experience achievement. High school sports also encourage independence and self-sufficiency, attributes that are needed to be successful in life. It's natural for parents to love their children, and it's important to support them in as many ways as possible. With this in mind, here are 6 easy ways that you can be the MVP of your child's high school team. Number 1, attend your children's games as often as possible. Nothing demonstrates interest and involvement more than being there. And be sure to invite Grandma and Grandpa to come along with you. Number 2, cheer for all the kids on the team, not just your own. Here's a test for you. Do you know all the players on your child's team? Could you say hello to them by their first name? Embracing the entire team is a great way to show that your interest is sincere. Number 3, be a resource for your child's team. Does a teammate need help with transportation? Is the team trying to raise money for new uniforms? Is someone needed to organize a pizza party before the tournament starts? Maybe you can help. Number 4, try not to criticize the coach or the officials in front of your child. Hey, you're human, and there may be times when you need to vent. But be careful when and to whom you do it. Criticizing the coaching staff undermines its credibility and tends to put your child in the middle. And games are seldom won or lost because of an official's call. Remember, coaches and officials are objective. Most parents are not. Empower your child to talk with the coach about concerns. Everybody wants more playing time, and understandably so. But encourage your children to have that conversation with their coaches instead of you doing it for them. Giving teenagers the confidence and conviction to speak up for themselves is one of the greatest benefits of participating in high school sports. Number 6, focus on the life lessons your children are learning, not on win-loss records or how many points they're scoring. According to the NCAA, only about 2% of all high school athletes win a sports scholarship, and the average value of it is less than $11,000. But every child will benefit from the lessons they've learned as a result of participating in high school sports for the rest of their lives. It's difficult being the parent of a high school athlete. There's far more emotion and social pressure involved than is ideal. But if you follow these 6 pointers, not only will your children love and respect you, but so will their teammates and coaches. And you might even be named MVP. Thank you for your support of high school athletics in Indiana. Stay tuned now. The Indiana SRN game is next. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
It's cold outside, but we're nice, cozy, and warm inside of Connor Insurance Gymnasium here on the campus of Heritage Christian High School as the Eagles are going to be playing host to the Achaeans of Indianapolis Herron. With my broadcast partner, Bill Ludlow, I'm Kurt Darling, and we have a good matchup of boys high school basketball tonight. The 3A Achaeans coming here to play the 2A Eagles in what should be an excellent contest here this evening. Bill, these two teams coming into this contest definitely looking for something to prove, as they've had kind of not exactly the best of starts to both of these two seasons.
Yeah, you're right, Kurt. Neither one of these teams started off good, but as the year goes on, it's kind of like the roller coaster at Kings Island. It goes up and down, up and down. Tonight, after we talked to Coach Corey Jackson, he's hoping tonight they're on the upswing as they prepare for the city tournament coming up next week.
And that's definitely going to be very highly anticipated. Heritage Christian, the 8th seed in that tournament coming up next week. And also one thing that we've noticed here, looking at the schedule, they've only had a handful of home games, and they've only won one of them. So they definitely want to try and get back on the other side of that conversation here tonight.
Yeah, they're 1-2 at home here in your friendly confines. You got to take care of home court advantage. And I think that's what Corey Jackson wants to do. Away, they are 3-4. Neutral court, they're 1-1.
And 5-7 overall are the Heritage Christian Eagles, helmed by none other than, as you mentioned there, Bill, Corey Jackson, in his 7th year at the helm of Heritage Christian with a record of 80-76. On the flip side, you have a new captain at the helm of the Achaeans of Indianapolis Herron, Jason Wagner, 2-9 this year in his first year as the head coach of the Achaeans. And looking at this schedule here, Bill, they only have 2 wins on the season, 2-9 so far this season. One against Indianapolis Riverside, who actually isn't affiliated with the IHSAA at all. And then you also have Indianapolis Math and Science. They're one of their only 2 home games so far they've had this season. The rest are pretty much on the road. Other than that, they have this Herron team definitely has a lot to work on here this season.
And then you look at their schedule, Kurt. After tonight, what are they doing? They're on the road the rest of the year. So, they are 1-1 at home, they're 1-6 on the road, and they're 0-2 on neutral court. So, you're playing in a hostile environment here at Heritage, so that's going to prepare you, I believe, as you go through the rest of the year on the road.
And that'll definitely be a true test for a team like Herron as we get set for action here inside of Connor Insurance Gymnasium. The Heritage Christian Eagles taking on the Indianapolis Herron Achaeans here in IHSAA boys basketball action here tonight. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we will introduce you to the starting lineups for tonight's contest and also get Bill Ludlow's keys to the game. Don't go anywhere. You're watching IHSAA basketball on Indiana SRN.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Don't miss a game. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Indiana SRN. You can watch the big game as many times as you want. Our YouTube channel at Indiana SRN. That is at Indiana SRN. Be sure to click that subscribe button. With my broadcast partner, Bill Ludlow, I'm Kurt Darling, high atop Connor Insurance Gymnasium on the campus of Heritage Christian High School here on the northeast side of Indianapolis as they get set to take on the Indianapolis Herron Achaeans. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest. These two teams definitely coming in with some stellar lineups. Let's take a look at Herron. The Herron Achaeans definitely having some good players coming in here. And Bill, let's take a rundown of those names here.
Okay, on the Achaean side, they're going to start number 3, Matt Ray, a 5'9" guard junior. Number 5, Cam Bethel, is a 6-foot guard/forward. He is a junior. Then they're going to start number 21, Ty Brown, a 6'3" senior, junior. Number 23, Malik Africa, is a 6'1" forward. He is a junior. And then number 20 is going to be Cam Stasky. I'm sure I botched that one. It's 6'4". He's a senior, one of the seniors on this Herron ball club. They've got 4 altogether.
That'd be Cam Stashke.
Stashke
is your correct pronunciation.
I'm glad you got it tonight, brother. I'm glad you got it tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Heritage Christian Eagles starting lineups here tonight. They're going to be going with number 4, John McLemore, one of the many shooters that you'll see here tonight. Also starting for Heritage Christian will be Jack Belt, along with Alex Belmer, Zach Schlamer, and also Mason Kay. Those will be your starters for tonight for the Heritage Christian Eagles, and they'll be looking to improve to 6-7 and get ever so close to that 500 mark as they move on for the rest of the season. So, talking to both coaches here tonight, Bill, what's your observation, and what are some of the keys you think that these two coaches are going to be wanting to try and execute to be successful here tonight?
Both of these coaches want to start fast. You know, we talked to with Jason Wagner, and he says, I don't want to sit on the ball. He wants to go fast. Talk to Corey Jackson. He wants to go fast. You know, Corey Jackson wants to get out, hit the free throws and, shoot well. They did that against Covenant. I watched that game, thought they were going to pull it off, and then it kind of like the bottom fell out a little bit. But he said they are coming together. So, and then for Herron, and I'd say this for both clubs. I say it every game I have, Kurt. Hit your free throws. If you hit your free throws, that could win the ball game down the stretch.
And of course, Heritage Christian definitely was not very successful in that regard in their previous outing against Covenant.
Yeah, they were 79% from the free throw line, but 33 from three-point line. Field goal percentage altogether was they were 14% from three-point line, 33 from the two, field goals altogether. So, you got to hit the shots, rebound, get out quick in transition.
Indeed. The pregame show here on Indiana SRN brought to you by College Hunks and Movers. We can move anything, anytime. Give us a call at 317-739-4262. Also, we're looking for some friends. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Check out our Facebook page at Indiana Sports Radio Network. Like us, and you'll be glad you did. Getting closer to the tip-off here between Heritage Christian and Herron here on the campus of Heritage Christian High School. Both of these two teams looking for a big win here tonight. Heritage Christian 5-7, Herron at 2-9 coming into the contest, and both teams are going to be looking to try and keep the momentum rolling as we get closer to tip-off here tonight. We'll take a timeout. Coming up next, starting lineups and, of course, tip-off here at Heritage Christian High School. Don't go anywhere. More action to come right here on Indiana SRN.
Never miss a big game by downloading the IHSAA TV app for free on any device. For your iPhone or Apple TV, check the App Store. On your Android or Android TV device, load up the Google Play Store. Have a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick? We have the app for you. Check us out on Facebook Live, Twitter, or YouTube Live by searching for IHSAA TV. Or as always, click to IHSAATV.org for quick and easy access to your favorite IHSAA live and archived events.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAfoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Hello, my name is Sean Kroll, and I've been a part of the Indiana SRN family for the last 9 years. Last year, we streamed a record 326 sporting events around Central Indiana. All the other guys broadcast basketball and football, but we at Indiana SRN also air volleyball, softball, baseball, and even golf. But we need your help. To continue our mission, please help us by contacting Coach at indianasrn.org. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Pre-game festivities drawing to a close here at Heritage Christian High School inside of Connor Insurance Gymnasium with my broadcast partner Bill Ludlow. I'm Kurt Darling, getting set to bring you action right here on Indiana SRN between the Heritage Christian Eagles and the Herron Achaeans. The first quarter coming up is going to be brought to you by Pipe Logistics, a complete logistics solution for both U.S. and international business. Give us a call at 317-396-3916. That is 317-396-3916. So both these teams desperately looking to try and establish some momentum coming into tonight's contest. The Heritage Christian Eagles have certainly done that a little bit, having won 2 out of their last 3 contests, all of those away from the friendly confines of Connor Insurance Gymnasium, but they are coming off of that loss, a 55-46 outing at the hands of Covenant Christian. But before that, they had wins against Caruthersville on a neutral court as well as Henryville on the road. Both of those scoring over 45 points. And it's one of those things that you're looking at here, Bill. It's like looking at the Heritage Christian, they want us to establish some consistency in their scoring, and it's just kind of one thing and the other. It's kind of you never know what kind of team you're going to see out of this Eagles team night in and night out.
Right, and Corey Jackson's working. He started out the year with a very young ball club, still got a young ball club, but the chemistry is coming on just at the right time as we approach the city tournament next week.
And that'll definitely be something to look forward to, as Mason Kay will be facing Ty Brown at center court as we await the tip, and it is controlled by the Achaeans, and we're underway here inside of Heritage Christian. Already some stingy defense here from Heritage. As you see, a quick drive from Cam Bethel, a kick back out to Matt Ray, and he misses on the long 3 ball. Back on the other end here, John McLemore getting his first touch on the ball. Now over to Zach Schlamer. The dual sport athlete plays football for Heritage Christian. There's a long 3 from Alex Belmer, and that is off the mark.
So 2 3-pointers by both ball clubs. Nothing coming.
An early turnover underneath, and there's a quick 2 there for Jack Belt.
Belt's one of the scorers that, Corey Jackson wants to go to tonight, and what a great start for him right now.
And so now Herron looking to respond, trying to keep pace with Heritage Christian, wanting that fast start as Coach Jason Wagner wanted. There's a missed shot underneath, but there's a quick rebound and a score. And on that one is Cam Stashke. And so there it is, but on the right on the other end, back at it is a 3-pointer from John McLemore.
So both these ball clubs want to go quick, and that's what we're seeing so far early here in this contest.
And so now as you look,
there's another turnover.
It's going to be a double dribble. 2 quick turnovers here. Definitely not what you want to see if you're Coach Jason Wagner, as we take a look at that previous 3 here on the other end of the floor. And just quick in transition there now are his Heritage Christian wanting that fast start. And there's their first turnover for Heritage Christian. And Alex Belmer just shuffling his feet in transition. So 5-2 is still your score. Heritage Christian on top. So the inbound to Bethel. He kicks it back outside now to Africa, and he fires a shot, and he gets the end one.
Nice move. He got the defender in the air as he went for the shot, was able to put it in and draw the foul. Schlamer's called for the first foul.
And so that'll be the first foul on Schlamer as we get a look at this one. And an easy foul, easy call there as the shot is made by Africa.
That's our first tie of the night.
So 5 all your score and another turnover on the other end for Heritage Christian. So a couple of lackluster possessions here for Heritage Christian. Not exactly keeping with that fast start that Corey Jackson was looking for.
I believe we've got 2 turnovers, Herron, and 2 for Heritage.
Cam Bethel with it, looking over to Ty Brown. He's the leading scorer on this squad, and he just shows why right there. He hits a pull-up jumper. So the first lead tonight for the Herron-Akeans. Into the corner now for Jack Belt. He hit that 3 earlier. Now it'll be McLemore trying a 3, and he's off the mark with that one. Good ball movement here from Herron as they almost get rid of it there. And now Bethel will drive into the lane, and they'll be kicking it back out here. So one thing you're noticing here from Herron, they're taking their time on offense. And a 3 ball on the way from Bethel is off the mark.
So he's 0 for 2 at the field goal right now.
There's an interesting drive there from Jack Belt, and he can't get that one to roll. It goes out of bounds, and it'll favor Heritage Christian.
So you talk about Brown. He's averaging 19 points a ball game for Herron.
On the drive inside there is Mason Kay. He has nothing doing there. And now it's back outside to Zach Schlamer. And now a spin move inside by Belmer, and he can't get anything there. Kicks it back outside to Kay, and he hits a baseline jumper.
Mason Kay gets his first 2 points of the night, and we're tied again at 7.
So both teams keeping pace with each other here in the early going with 4:30 remaining in this contest, and now we'll have a foul coming up.
It's going to be on Jack Belt.
And that'll be his first foul of the evening.
First foul, the team's second.
So you'll see Belmer taking a seat for Heritage Christian.
Asher Thompson has checked into the lineup for Heritage.
So Malik Africa bringing it out up top to Cam Bethel. And underneath now to Ty Brown. Going to try and put the team on his shoulders. He hits another spin move, jumper. So some nifty moves here from Ty Brown to give the lead back to Herron here in the early going with just 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
Those first leads that they got at 7 and now at 9, compliments of Ty Brown.
Up top, now looking over to Zach Schlamer. He tries to drive the baseline as double teamed, and nothing doing there, and a steal by Herron. And now in transition comes Malik Africa into the lane outside to Cam Bethel, and he cannot hit that three-pointer. The ball hits up and gets into the rafters, and it'll be a turnover back over to Heritage Christian, as now we will see Miles Colvin check into the ball game for the Eagles for the first time tonight.
And Miles Colvin is a guy that Coach Jackson talked to us about and said, you know, he's going to get him in the game and hopefully get some production out of him tonight. He did the other night against Covenant.
Colvin with it on the wing, and he'll try and take it in, puts up the shot, and they're going to say he was in the act of shooting there, and so he'll go to the foul stripe for 2 shots. So Colvin wasting no time in his minutes off the bench here. That foul going to be against Cam Bethel. That'll be the first on Herron. So Miles Colvin looking to tie things back up here. He fires and nails the first foul shot. And now we'll see Eben Oaks check into the ball game for the first time tonight for Herron. And Colvin cannot convert the back end of that. So it remains 9-8 with a 1-point advantage to Herron.
So if you're Coach Wagner, you're going to like this start that your ball club has started out tonight. They just got to keep the intensity up here.
Driving right into the lane is Africa, and he's going to be called for the charge there. That'll be his first foul and the second on Herron. It'll go right back the other way.
So if Heritage can get it down the court here, score some points, they'll reclaim this lead here early with 3 minutes to go.
Up top now, a 3 on the way from John McLemore, and that's nothing but net. So McLemore now with 2 threes to his credit. He has 6 points so far to lead the Eagles. And looking for Ty Brown was Oaks. Nothing doing there. There's a nifty move, and now back out to Ty Brown for a 3 ball off the front of the iron, and no good, and a foul away from the ball. As we take a look at the 3 from John McLemore on the other end here. Just right up top and nothing but net.
Foul was going to be on McLemore, his first.
And the team's third on the night. So a couple substitutions here from Coach Jason Wagner, and we continue play. Herron with the ball. Ty Brown takes the inbound. And now Eben Oaks looking underneath, and a ball is tipped away and stolen by Mason Kay. And on the other end, here come the Eagles. Cross-court baseline, here is Belt. And he is going to be fouled on the way to the rim there. A blocking foul going to be called on Josh Summers, his first.
Belt went from the corner under the basket, tried to do a reverse shot, but got bumped before.
So 2 foul shots here for Jack Belt, and he nails the first one. And now we'll see Andrew Wiggins check in for a Heritage Christian, as well as you see Jonathan Dorsch check into the ball game as well. So both foul shots are converted there for Jack Belt.
That gives him 4 points on the night.
13-9 is your score. Matt Ray underneath to Ty Brown, trying to go one-on-one with Wiggins. And Wiggins shuts him back out. And a traveling call as Cam Bethel started his dribble inside, shuffling his feet before he got the dribble going, and another turnover. So turnovers definitely plaguing Herron here right now as they have surrendered a 4-point deficit.
You've got that 4-point lead, Kurt. You just got to keep the pedal down there and keep it going.
Here's Asher Thompson outside to Wiggins with a jumper from the elbow. So the Heritage Christian bench is definitely coming to play and contribute tonight.
This might work into Corey Jackson's favor. You see what you got, your young guns here as you warm up for the city tournament coming up next week.
Bethel up top trying to shake off Wiggins and hits it back to his point guard, Matt Ray. Ray one-on-one with Thompson, and he forces him into a travel and another turnover. So back-to-back turnovers here for Indianapolis Herron, and we'll see Alex Belmer check back into the contest.
Heritage got the lead at 11.
Up top, a three from Miles Colvin does not go. And Ty Brown just going to try and take it himself from the elbow. He misses that shot on the pull-up, but there's a steal there from Josh Summers, and he hits a shot under it down low.
Summers' first 2 points.
So under a minute to play in this first quarter. Both teams trading leads, and Heritage Christian has the advantage for now. And now some stingy defense being played from Herron as Wiggins will try and drive in on the mismatch, and he kicks it back out to Colvin. He puts it off the glass, and that is off the mark. So under 30 seconds to play. And Ty Brown going to hold it.
The way Herron's playing, they don't look like a 2-9 team right now.
Steal there from Miles Colvin, and he lays it in for an easy two. He now has 3 points on the night as time will wind down and take us to the end of the first quarter as there's a shot right at the buzzer from Cam Bethel. Your score after one, 17-11. And Heritage Christian takes the lead into the second quarter. We'll take a timeout with them. Don't go anywhere. Second quarter coming up next right here on Indiana SRN.
Your home and office make up a big part of your world. Sometimes trying to manage it all on your own can make you feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. And when the weight of the world is on your shoulders, you need a strong back or two to come to your rescue and haul your stress away. You need the College Hunks. Whether it's time to clear some space for new memories, to reinvent the room around you, or to simply pack up and move into a fresh new beginning, you can count on the Hunks to bear your burden so you don't have to. Let us move you today.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. You can visit us at Indiana SRN. Don't miss a game and subscribe. You can re-watch the big game as many times as you want. Just visit the YouTube channel at Indiana SRN. Second quarter brought to you by Burtner Electric. No project too small. Call today for service at 317-773-7663. Bill Ludlow, thoughts after the first quarter of play?
You know, like I said, I don't think Herron, the way they start out, looks like a 2-9 ball club. You know, their defense is coming to play right now as they've held Heritage to just 17 points in that first quarter. Got to take care of the ball, though, Herron.
And trying to drive the baseline there was Miles Colvin, but he drips off his foot and out of bounds, and a turnover back to Herron. With it now is going to be Malik Africa. Trying to dribble out of the double team. He finds Ty Brown in the corner. And Brown, the leading scorer for this team so far this season, averaging about 19 points a game. He fires a shot and cannot get that to go. And a quick in transition is Colvin outside to Dorsch for three, and that's off the mark. First shot taken by Dorsch tonight. Normally plays a lot of JV action, seeing some varsity minutes here tonight. Matt Ray up top, driving in, kicking it back outside to Stashke. And now here's Africa inside, and he can't get it to go.
A lot of shots taken by Herron, and they're just not falling.
Here's his three-point shot from Jack Belt. That's no good, but Wiggins gets the rebound, and he'll draw the foul down low. And that's one thing that Wiggins is good at, is drawing fouls with his size. So Wiggins will have 2 shots coming up here. And Wiggins cannot convert the front end, but he has another one coming here, as now John McLemore will check back in for the Eagles. And we'll also see Zach Schlemer in as well.
Looks like Herron right now is 5 of 8 from the field goal range, Kurt, and you're not going to win very many games with a percentage like that.
Second foul shot is good for Andrew Wiggins, his 3rd point of the night. A long 3 now from Cam Bethel. Rather, that was Matt Ray. That's no good, but Ty Brown right there for the putback. And the first couple points for Herron in this second quarter. Underneath now quick is Heritage Christian, and a long 3 is off the mark from Alex Belmer, but a foul drawn down low by none other than Andrew Wiggins. And he actually got the and one opportunity right there, so Wiggins hits the shot and will draw the foul to try and convert the old-fashioned 3-point play here.
Foul was on Africa, his second one of the night. And he cannot connect.
So he's now 1 for 3 at the foul stripe here this evening. Cam Bethel with it on the wing. Looking down low to Cam Stashke, and he gets fouled. And you're going to give that foul to Zach Schlemer, his second, excuse me.
Looks like Oaks has checked back into the Herron lineup as Africa has to take a seat.
Underneath the Ty Brown, he lays it up and in. And Ty Brown showing how he can put this team on his shoulders, and the stat book reflects it, averaging 19 points a game. He's shooting 56% from the field.
Got 8 points now in the night with that one.
Here's Wiggins up top on the elbow. Dorsch will try to take it in. Nothing doing there, but he finds...
Oh, nice feed.
John McLemore on the backdoor cut, and that is the first shot that McLemore has hit that is not a three-pointer tonight. 22-15, the Eagles lead by 7. Step back 3 from Cam Bethel goes out of bounds and no good, and it'll be back to the Eagles here as we take a look at the last layup here, and just look at this backdoor cut, a well-executed play by Heritage.
Absolutely it was. You know, as McLemore made his cut to the basket, Dorsch found him. Dorsch was 15 out at the free throw line. Had his back to the basket, but when he turned around, he saw McLemore cut towards that basket.
So bringing it back up court now for Heritage is Alex Belmer. And now McLemore with it on the top of the key. Lots of movement here for Heritage. Belmer leaves it on the elbow for Darren Cobb, who checks into the ball game for the first time tonight, and he misses that shot. And there's Ray with a putback off the glass. And that is the first couple points for Matt Ray tonight.
That's the lead, 22-17.
3 on the way, and a hit from Jonathan Dorsch, the JV player, getting some good varsity minutes tonight.
He played sparsely in that JV game that was won by Heritage, 59-31.
Underneath now to Jay Johnson, and he can't get the shot to go because he is fouled underneath.
McLemore's called for the foul.
And that'll be McLemore's second as we take a look at that three from Dorsch.
I like the southpaw, the nice arc and everything. Just form and everything just looked perfect out there tonight.
So 2 fouls now on John McLemore. And now a tie-up underneath. And the possession arrow is going to stay with Herron, as you were about to allude there, Bill. Excuse me.
No, you're fine.
4:22 left here in this first half.
You look at Herron, they're averaging 54 points a game, giving up 64 on defense.
So far on pace to be just shy of or match that pace as they look underneath to Josh Summers. It gets tipped out of bounds by Heritage. It'll stay on this end of the floor.
Then you look at Heritage, they're averaging 43, almost 44 points a game, giving up 51 per game.
Johnson will leave it now for Stashke. Stashke looking for Matt Ray, gets tipped out of bounds. Good defense there from Belmer. And so one thing that Heritage is doing on this possession is really ramping up the defensive effort.
It has kicked up a notch here, Kurt. Belmer almost came away with a save over there, but foot was on the sideline.
Ray into the corner to Stashke, back to Ray. Now here's Johnson, but that was a pretty easy traveling call there for the official, and another turnover back to the Eagles.
I don't know which way Ray was going to go with the ball, but I just feel he picked up his dribble way too early out there and then couldn't find a guy to get it to.
Here's Dorsch along the baseline, back up top. Three on the way now from Jack Belt, and he rattles that one home.
Kurt, I don't know about you, but I got Belt for 7 points tonight.
I, too, have him for 7 points. That's the first three that he's hit so far this evening. 3:20 remaining in this first half. Matt Ray trying to drive inside, and it gets tipped out of bounds by the Eagles.
Here comes a replay of the three by Belt, rattled in there.
And a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here on Indiana SRN this second quarter. Keep it up to date on everything Indiana SRN. Just be sure to tweet at us at Indiana SRN. That is at Indiana SRN. Again, this second quarter brought to you by Burtner Electric. No project too small. Be sure to call today for service, 317-773-7663.
You look at this score, 28-17, Herron's only scored 6 points in this quarter. You look at Heritage, 11 points in this quarter. So, they're on pace, Heritage right now, to eclipse maybe their scoring average on the year.
Definitely some good effort put in by this Achaeans team, especially since they've endured such hardship so far this season. In fact, such hardship over the last 5 seasons. An interesting stat here, Bill. They've only won 14 games in the last 5 seasons.
Oh, wow. So that's why they brought in Jason Wagner to change the culture, change the tone a little bit in Herron's basketball.
Jonathan Dortch picks up his first foul of the evening, the team's 6th for Heritage. And so both teams with 6 fouls, one more for either one, and they'll put the other team in the 1-and-1 bonus. And Jay Johnson tries to look inside to Stashke, but it does not go anywhere, and it's picked up by Cobb, and he'll put it over to Belmer. And now back to Dorsch for another three. Rattles in and out, but he gets his own rebound, lays it up and in.
Oh, wow. I like that play, the way he missed the three, but came back, get his own rebound, and put it in for 2.
And give the assist to Duran Cobb there to tip it back out to Dorsch. On the other end, a hook shot on the way from Josh Summers goes awry. And quick in transition are the Eagles. And now here's Kay. He'll try a three, and that is a tear-dropping three from the big man. He has 5 tonight. And now they're going to
They say it is a 3. Here's Mason Kay's three-pointer.
We're going to check and make sure that this was indeed a three-pointer, and it looked pretty good to me.
Oh, yeah, his feet were behind the line, no question about it.
So they were holding up play to confer with each other to make sure that that was a three-point shot, and indeed it was. 33-17 is your score. Now Jay Johnson double-teamed by this stingy Eagles defense, and now it's back outside to Matt Ray. Inside to Stashke, trying to go down low to Bethel, and now back outside to Johnson for a three. That's no good, and the loose ball corralled by Asher Thompson. He comes quick in transition to Dorsch, kicks it back outside to Belt. Nothing but nets. 2 threes this half.
Three-pointer by Belt, and they've extended this lead considerably here in the second quarter, 36-17.
A 30-second timeout called by Herron as Coach Jason Wagner has seen enough. The Achaeans starting to let this game get away from them a little bit here.
Yeah, we'll take a quick look at these two ball clubs. You know, they start the city tournament next week. Heritage is going to be home against Indianapolis Ritter, who they beat earlier in the year 38-34. And then Herron, they will take on Indianapolis Chittard. Chittard came into Heritage here back early in December and beat Heritage 89-46. So, you know, if you're going to be Herron, then you got to bring your double-A game that night.
Oh yeah, Chittard definitely has one of the better ball clubs in the state so far this season in the 3A ranks. Out of the timeout, Herron with the ball. And now Johnson trying to execute the play out to Bethel, and he hits a big three. And that is definitely a shot that the Achaeans desperately needed. But on the other end here is Wiggins. Rather, that is actually Miles Colvin. He can't get that shot to go, and it gets tipped out of bounds back to the Achaeans.
So with that three-pointer, that was Bethel's first three.
And now Bethel will get his second foul to go along with that first three as he gets called for the charge on the other end of the floor.
And he had taken 4 three-pointers before he sank that one.
And that is now 7 fouls on Herron. It'll be free throws for every foul here on out for Heritage. As the ball gets tipped out of bounds, Cobb cannot corral the pass from Miles Colvin. And another turnover.
One of the players Heritage is going to miss tonight is Bryce Riggle.
And Bryce Riggle out with that stress fracture and what they're saying is a femur. At least that's according to Coach Corey Jackson. Ty Brown with a three. Out of bounds. And going for that rebound was Cobb, and it looked like he stepped on the baseline. And, you know, if you're Cobb, you just let that ball go.
Yeah, absolutely you do. And I don't know why he didn't. You know, you look at him, though, young player. You know, they're going to make mistakes like that. Learn from it. Don't do it again. Dorsch.
And there's a big steal from Dorsch. A long pass down low to Jack Belt, and an easy lay-in for 2.
8 points for Belt here in the second quarter.
Give him 12 overall as we're inside 30 seconds. Ty Brown, turnaround baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Jack Belt. And Ty Brown trying to do what he can to put this team on his shoulders like he always does. But Heritage has come well prepared. And now down low is Miles Colvin. A nice, smart shot to end the half for the Eagles. And they will take a 20-point lead into the second half. An outstanding first half from this Heritage Christian Ball Club.
You know, and if you're Corey Jackson, you got to love this output. Again, averaging 43 points a game. They're at 40 right now. They could go to 80, maybe triple digits, Kurt.
And the most points they have scored this season, Bill, is 54 points, and that was back in a win over Henryville back on January 3rd. So they'll definitely be well on pace to eclipse that total going in to the second half.
You know, I like the intensity that they're playing with tonight, and you know, Corey knew that he had to come in here and take care of home court advantage, and that's what he's doing right here in this first half.
Indeed they are. 40-20 is your halftime score. We'll take a timeout when we come back. Second half action between the Heritage Christian Eagles and the Herron Achaeans next on Indiana SRN.
In athletics, we embrace the school's mission to glorify God, pursue excellence, and disciple students. This mission is at the core of who we are, driving our students and coaches to pursue athletics in a distinctive way that brings honor to Jesus Christ. Athletics teaches students about the value of competition, about teamwork and goal setting, about respect and hard work. The privilege of interscholastic athletic participation can be one of the most rewarding experiences in a student's life. The responsibility associated with this privilege can help the student-athlete maintain proper perspective and serve as a reminder of what is truly important in life. We win through sports if we develop competitive and successful athletic teams and individuals. We win through life if we glorify God to be the best that we can be. As we build on our statewide reputation of athletic excellence that emphasizes sportsmanship and outreach, I look forward to seeing how God will continue to use Heritage Christian Athletics to impact our community.
The greatest thing ever said about mankind was that we were made in God's image. And
the best thing for me about Heritage is that you form such close relationships with teachers and other students. It's just amazing for me to be walking down the hallway and to run into one of my old elementary school teachers, and they still remember my name. They'll come up and give me a big hug and be like, "Rachel, oh, how are you doing? Like, tell me about your life."
That's right. That's right.
We are integrating a biblical worldview into everything that we do here. Every class that we have, every relationship that's here on campus, every athletic activity, team, club, fine arts, that's part of the value proposition of discipleship here at Heritage. And how our faculty and staff speak into and pour into our student lives is so important. And you see that in so many ways. You see it obviously in the classroom, but you also see it with teachers who lead clubs, who are talking and tutoring with students after school, who really care about what's going on in our students' lives, and they're there to make a difference.
I am Heritage.
Heritage Christian.
I am Heritage. I am Heritage.
Every hurt and every sting, he has walked the suffering.
Our family has been very happy working with Wallflower Pictures.
Because they make sure that I get the acting skills that I need in this industry and the education that I need.
Wallflower Pictures supports UV's journey in the industry. They're very passionate about his growth, and they're very professional and attentive to our needs.
And I truly believe in the projects I've worked on, like For the Boys and The Walk.
We love working with Wallflower Pictures.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Indiana SRN. Just follow us and hit that subscribe red button on Indiana SRN. Just the YouTube channel, Indiana SRN, and you cannot miss a game, and you can rewatch the big game as many times as you want. Halftime brought to you by Giacomo's Pizza, family owner and upper crust pizza. Delicious. Just 3 locations, 317-986-4545. That is 317-986-4545. Inside of Connor Insurance Gymnasium on the campus of Heritage Christian High School with my broadcast partner Bill Ludlow. I'm Kurt Darling, and the Heritage Christian Eagles with a dominating first half, 40-20. Your halftime score advantage, Eagles. And Bill, going over the stats, it's been an incredible night shooting-wise here so far for the Eagles.
Yeah, you look at what they've done from the three-point line. I've got them. They've taken 11 threes. They've hit 5 of them. The 2-point line, they're 9 for 12, Kurt. That's why you're leading 40-20.
And simple arithmetic would have it be 14 of 23 overall, which is a very good shooting night if you're head coach Corey Jackson. And that's exactly what you want, especially after the poor shooting performance they had in their previous outing against Covenant Christian.
Yeah, you know, you got to be pleased with what you're seeing here in this first half against this Herron ball club. Again, a good warm-up, getting ready for Ritter next Tuesday night. They've already played Ritter once this year, and they beat them 38-34 right here. Their only win at the friendly confines here at Connor Insurance Field.
And, of course, they're poised to get their second home win here tonight if they can keep up the pace. A 20-point lead for Heritage Christian going into the second half. And you mentioned Indianapolis Ritter there. They're going to be playing them here again here in just a few days or so. January 21st will be the tip-off time for that at 7:30 p.m. in the city tournament. And it'll be a close game, too. At least that's what the seeding would suggest, since it is 8th-seeded Heritage Christian going up against 9th-seeded Indianapolis Ritter.
Yeah, and I think Ritter's got a little chip on their shoulder going to come into that game next Tuesday night right here. And you know what? You can catch that game right here on our Indiana SRN.
Right here on Indiana SRN, and make sure you can tune in for all of the Indianapolis City Tournament action. We'll be streaming the semifinals and finals of that contest next weekend right here on Indiana SRN. Just check it out at indianasrn.org. Third quarter coming up, brought to you by PC Pros, website design and internet marketing. Just call Derek at 765-273-3401, the official web provider of Indiana SRN. Also, we're looking, make sure you stay up to date on everything Indiana SRN. Just follow us on Twitter at Indiana SRN. That is at Indiana SRN.
You know, and if you're Coach Wagner, you know, you're down 20, but tell your players, hey, we can't get it all back in one shot. Chip away at it. Let's see if they can do that in the second half. If you're Heritage, continue. Don't let up on that accelerator. That engine's fine-tuned. Let's keep it going.
Heritage will be starting the second half with the basketball as we're underway here in the third quarter of this contest. So Alex Belmer will be holding it up, and he is
caught for the 5-second call.
Called for the 5-second call. You cannot hold the ball for more than 5 seconds. According to IHSAA rules, that is a turnover.
That's the first turnover for Heritage here in the second half.
So here's Asher Thompson. We'll leave it for Ty Brown. Definitely a little flustered tonight, having to do a majority of the scoring, leading so far with 7 points for Herron, and now trying to make it 9. He can't get that shot to fall, but an offensive rebound will be tipped out of bounds by Heritage Christian. It'll stay with Herron on this side of the floor.
Just underway, no score yet here in the second half.
So Ty Brown with it on the wing, trying to drive inside, and that pass goes awry, but somehow it's picked up by Cam Bethel. So keeping the possession alive. Underneath to Matt Ray, and he lays it up and in.
That is Matt Ray's 4th point. He got 2 points in the second quarter.
So Heritage Christian will try to negate the turnover on their previous possession. Mason Kay up top, now around to Jack Belt.
Once Heritage got that lead at 11 early in that first quarter, they have not relinquished this lead.
Schlamer into the corner to Belmer. And now around the horn here to McLemore for 3, and he can't get that one to fall. Ty Brown fast in transition, and he puts in the teardrop floater.
You're right, Ty Brown's trying to take it all on his shoulders.
Well, Jack Bell definitely takes that one on his shoulders. His first 2 points of the second half, bringing it now to 14 points for Jack Bell tonight. On the other end here is Malik Africa. Up top to Ty Brown. He'll fire a 3, and he hits that one. The first 3-pointer for Ty Brown tonight.
He had one other try at it and missed it. So 1 for 2 on 3-pointers for Brown.
And there's a big 3 in response from Zach Schlamer. And that is his first points of the evening.
If you're going to get your first points, might as well get a 3, right?
Almost a steal, and it is almost a steal there from Schlamer, but Ty Brown will come away with it. Kicks it inside and now back outside to Matt Ray, and Bethel with it now. Bethel firing a 3, and he hits that one. Woo. So some life here shown from Indianapolis Herron, as now they will call a timeout.
Let's see if it's it looks like it's going to be maybe a full timeout.
And they'll be giving the official call a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break. More action coming up next on Indiana SRN.
Hello, my name is Sean Kroll, and I've been a part of the Indiana SRN family for the last 9 years. Last year, we streamed a record 326 sporting events around Central Indiana. All the other guys broadcast basketball and football, but we at Indiana SRN also air volleyball, softball, baseball, and even golf. But we need your help. To continue our mission, please help us by contacting Coach at indianasrn.org. Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Now a 15-point deficit here for Indianapolis Herron. So far, they've outscored Heritage Christian 10-5 in this third quarter, just about to approach 3 minutes in to the third quarter. With Bill Ludlow, I'm Kurt Darling, and Heritage getting a little bit of a punch in the face there from Herron out of that halftime period.
They sure did, and let's see what Heritage can do now. Oh, got a man wide open underneath.
And Jack Belt will fire the shot, and he gets fouled from behind. He'll go to the line for 2.
Stashke is called for the foul, his first.
And so this is going to be the second trip to the line for Jack Belt here as you take a look at the foul. An easy call there for the officials. And Belt makes the first foul shot, and he drops the second one as well. He is now 4 for 4 from the foul stripe.
And again, that's why we say hit your free throws, and that's what Belt's doing. Pretty clean game pretty clean ball game in that first half, foul-wise.
And now we have a foul coming up here on Herron. It's an offensive foul. They're going to call that against Cam Stashke, and that is his second.
2 quick fouls on Cam.
And 2 quick fouls for Herron as Mason Kay will load up a jumper from the free throw line. That's off the mark, gets his own rebound, and outside to McLemore, and he hits a big 3.
McLemore, that's his 3rd three-pointer of the night.
11 points overall for McLemore as there's a pass tipped and stolen, and now it'll be tied up. They're going to call that a jump ball, and it'll be favoring Herron. Close possession, arrow air, but that's the call.
You know, these 3 officials that we got tonight, Kurt, you know, they're doing a great job. They're down on the floor. We're sitting high in the Eagles' nest here.
And a pass will go out of bounds, tipped out of bounds by Indianapolis Herron, and so Heritage Christian will get the ball back here with 4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this third quarter.
They built the lead back to 20 again.
Kay to McLemore, now back to Belmer. And now Belmer has to shake himself out of the double team. He does so to Belt, looking underneath to Schlamer, and now Kay puts up the contested shot, and he gets that one to fall.
Mason Kay's now 7 points on the night.
And Ty Brown is fouled as he tried to drive the sideline by Jack Belt. That will be his second foul on the evening, I believe.
You're right, that is Jack's second foul.
Ray on the inbound. He finds Ty Brown, and he's going to be called for over and back as...
Okay.
Looked like he may have been pushed there a little bit by Jack Belt, but the call is over and back, and a turnover to the Eagles.
What do you say? No harm, no foul, right?
Nothing truer than that statement right there. A long 3 now from Jack Belt. That's no good, and the rebound taken by John McLemore. Schlamer will drive the sub-baseline, and he gets his pocket picked, and a steal back to Herron. Ray to Africa. Now back up over to Ray. Cam Bethel tries to drive it. He fires a long 2, and that's no good. Underneath now to Ray. He tries to get the shot underneath, and he can't corral the pass. And it goes out of bounds. So
Jack Belt comes over and helps Kay up as he was laying on the floor.
So in spite of these couple possessions here, Herron has still managed to cut it.
Well, you got Asher Thompson coming back in for Heritage, along with Andrew Wiggins.
And now a zone defense from Heritage. Now they go back to a quick man. Ty Brown pulls up from the elbow for the shot. That's no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Asher Thompson. Thompson back outside to Schlamer for 3, and that is no good. Ty Brown back out to Ray. He'll take a 3 of his own. Rings around the rim, no good. Brown with the offensive rebound, gets the shot, and will also draw the foul with it.
Gonna count the basket. Foul's gonna be on Schlamer.
That'll be 3 now on Zach Schlamer, and 2 this half for the Eagles. Ty Brown struggled a little bit tonight. He had 4 points at the halftime period, but he has since scored another 7 points as he misses the and 1 opportunity, and a foul going for the rebound there on Herron. They're going to get that to Cam Stashke, his 3rd.
Stashke, he's got 3 fouls and only 2 points on the night.
20-point advantage for Heritage, 52-32. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Wiggins Looks over to Asher Thompson. Ooh. Now back to Dorsch. Into the corner, Belt for three. Just off the mark. And the ball is contested.
And they're going to get a foul on Thompson.
And yeah, they're going to call a foul there. Asher gets his first foul of the evening after it got a little chippy there on that possession there. It looked like it may have been a jump ball, but they're going to get Thompson with the foul. Here's Africa with it, holding it up top. Dumps it off to Stashke. Backdoor cut to Cam Bethel, and he lays it in.
Nice backdoor move there by Bethel.
Dorsch in the corner, underneath to Wiggins. A good find. He fires the shot, but it's contested there by Stashke and controlled by Ray, and he'll bring it back on the other end. Stashke with a long three, and a foul away from the ball. And they're going to get a shoving foul here on Heritage and charge that to Jack Belt, and that'll be his third.
Oh, wow.
So 2 players with 3 fouls here for Heritage Christian, as it is now an 18-point advantage for Herron. Africa gets the shot off the inbound. That's no good. Quick in transition now is Colvin. Coast to coast, he lays it in.
Give Miles Colvin 7 points. What a move by Miles.
Malik Africa will kick it back up top to Stashke, and now over to Bethel, and he drives it in and kicks it off the glass.
Looks like the banks are open here on the northeast side of Indianapolis.
7 points in this third quarter for Bethel. Belt kicks it back outside to Colvin. He'll hit a big three-pointer. That is his first three-pointer of the evening. And a whistle and a timeout called by Indianapolis Herron. And they'll call a 30-second timeout. And we'll keep it right here on Indiana SRN as this third quarter brought to you by PC Pros. Website design and internet marketing. Just call Derek at 765-273-3401, the official website and content provider for Indiana SRN.
You know, you look at Herron, Kurt. Their big loss this year was to Decatur Central back on December 17th. They got beat 88-44, a minus 44 points right there. And, you know, you better watch out. This one could slip away. I mean, it's pretty far apart right now, but it could get deeper if you don't watch out.
So still under a minute to play here in this third quarter. We get ever so closer to the fourth and final quarter of tonight's contest. And the inbound will be taken by Ty Brown for Herron.
Whoa.
Brown.
Man.
Leaves it for Bethel. And Bethel will fire a shot and got a little handsy there with Miles Colvin.
Yeah, they kind of got tied up a little bit. I think a little elbow caught, Colvin. But he's all right. He's staying in the ballgame. Tough young man out there.
Asher Thompson will give it to Colvin. He'll drive inside on Bethel. Puts it up off the glass. Can't get that one to go. Loose ball, and a foul going to be coming up. And they'll probably get Dorsch with this, and indeed they do. His second. So 5 fouls now charged to Heritage Christian. They can give up 2 more before they put Herron in the bonus.
Comes a little pressure in the backcourt by Heritage.
Driving in off the inbound is Matt Ray.
But it looks going to get Thompson again for the foul.
Looks like they're going to get him for a hand check here. And now Thompson's second.
With 8.3 seconds to go here in the third. Oh.
And off of the inbound, Malik Africa gets the shot, and Coach Jackson is not happy with his team at all in giving up that shot. And that is the first basket made by Africa tonight, in the second half, rather, and he will try to convert the and one opportunity, and he does. In the other end of the floor, Miles Colvin tries to get the shot to fall, but he draws a foul.
Here's this last shot and foul. Yeah, he got him with the body.
And on this end of the floor, Matt Ray will be picking up his first foul for Herron. And Colvin will go at the line for 2 shots. And he makes it. One thing they've been a lot better at than this ball game here, Bill, is the fact that they've been doing pretty well at the free throw line compared to their previous game.
Yeah, you know, you worked on the free throws a little bit in practice, and it's paying off tonight.
And at the end of the third quarter, the shot almost goes in for the Herron Achaeans there at the buzzer, but it does not go. 59-38 is your third quarter score. Back in a minute with the fourth quarter on Indiana SRN.
Life Centers offers love and compassion to all women and men who come through our 8 centers. The goal of this love and compassion is that we would not only save babies from abortion, but also transform lives and create families. The forms of this love and compassion are our services. All of our services are offered free of charge to our clients. To learn more about Life Centers, contact us at lifecenters.com or call us at 317-280-2635. Life Centers. We choose compassion.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel for Indiana SRN, where you won't miss a game and you can watch any game that you want as many times as you want. Just make sure you click that subscribe button on YouTube at Indiana SRN. The fourth quarter brought to you by the Morales Group, building better futures one story at a time. Give us a call at 317-472-7600. 1 quarter left to play here at Heritage Christian, and the Eagles just have to maintain an even strain here, and they can come away with a victory here, Bill.
Yeah, you know, that's what you want to do, and Corey Jackson's coming out with some of the younger players, giving them a chance to get some playing time, varsity time here at Heritage. He's got Dortch, Thompson, Colvin, Wiggins, and Cobb in there for Heritage.
Heritage will start the fourth quarter with the ball as Dorsch will drive in along the baseline, draws the foul as he puts up the shot, and he'll go to the line. Some good awareness there by the youngster to draw that foul.
Yeah, you know, Dorsch, you know, we've seen him play a couple of times this year, and just a great young man.
And Dorsch hits the first foul shot.
And he's a sophomore here at Heritage Christian. And a southpaw on top of that.
Not many lefty shooters, but they can be deadly, especially with Jonathan Dorsch. He has had an excellent night so far. He has 7 points. Ty Brown underneath off the glass, and he lays it in. Ty Brown now with 13 points to lead Herron in the scoring column tonight.
Getting close to his average.
Duran Cobb back up top now to Colvin. Spin move, kicking it back out to Cobb. He'll drive the baseline. Has to get rid of it to Dorsch, and now to Wiggins. Cobb a long three, and a little too strong. Loose ball fought for and controlled by Dorsch, and he's going to be called for traveling as he slid along the floor, and they will call that travel every time.
Well, you know, when you got ice under there, you know, and then bring the basketball floor. No, that just.
Either that or the janitor did a good job waxing the floor before tonight's contest. 20-point lead still here for Heritage. Ty Brown driving inside on Wiggins. Gets the shot and draws the foul on Wiggins.
They got Wiggins for his first foul, if that's who they give it to. It is.
And it is also his first. So Brown at the line for the traditional three-point play opportunity, and he hits it.
He's able to connect on that one. In the third quarter, he had the same situation and was unable to connect on the old-fashioned three.
Dortch with a contested three-pointer. What a shot from the sophomore. And now Africa will try to answer. That's off the front of the rim, no good. Loose ball is corralled and controlled by Summers. He puts it up and gets the shot to fall.
Summers now has 4 points on the evening.
And I'll tell you what here, Bill, the player I'm impressed with right now is the play of Andrew Wiggins, only a freshman, and he's getting some good minutes as he tries to get the turnaround jumper, but the putback is controlled by Cobb. There's a loose ball.
Turnover to
It'll
Herron.
stay. It'll stay on this end of the floor. It was tipped out of there by Heritage Christian, as we will see Kay and McLemore return to the contest, and Wiggins will be taking a seat. Wiggins turning in some excellent minutes tonight.
Absolutely he is, and also Dortch also comes out of the lineup.
Ty Brown trying to get inside there. He loses the handle on the ball, and it is tipped out by Summers and back to Heritage.
Kay was able to force that turnover. Got to get open, somebody. Got to have some movement here, fellas.
So John McLemore will walk it up court here as we are now under 6 minutes remaining. It was tipped by Summers, but McLemore able to get the ball back. He finds Kay. He steps back for a three. Just off the mark, no good, but a putback is attempted by Asher Thompson, and he can't get that to fall either. And now Ty Brown will be fouled, trying to go in transition and give that foul to Asher Thompson, his third. And Thompson will be taking a seat as Alex Belmer will check in.
3 players for Heritage with 3 fouls. Brown with 1 and 1.
Ty Brown shooting the 1 and 1. Misses the front end. And it goes out of bounds and will be controlled by Heritage Christian. 5.5 minutes remaining in this contest.
And again, since Heritage took that lead at 11 early in the first quarter, has not given it up.
Timeout called by Heritage Christian, a full timeout. We'll take one with them. More action next on Indiana SRN.
Life comes at you fast, so it's important to have some help along the way.
My favorite patient. My favorite patient.
When the dust settles, it doesn't always end as anticipated. Embrace the journey and care for the ones around you.
My favorite patient.
For everything else and every stage in between,
my favorite patient.
Methodist Sports Medicine is here for you.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel at Indiana SRN. Just go to youtube.com and don't miss a game and watch as many games as many times as you want. Just click that red button on our YouTube channel at Indiana SRN. 64-46 is your score, and it's looking ever more bleak here for Herron, as looks like they may be corralling their 10th loss of the season, while Heritage Christian looking to get only their second win here at home here this season.
Yeah, and bumping the record up to 6-7, going into that city tournament that we've talked about, they can get real healthy record-wise in that tournament by taking on Ritter first and then just working your way through the ranks there in that bracket.
McLemore taking the inbound. Has to try and find something to do with it, and he gets it to Belmer. Belmer, Kay wants to take the three, but thinks better of it. Now over to Colvin. Spin move inside, and Colvin with a nifty put in.
He did a little twist and shout there and got it in.
Ray underneath to Brown, and he puts it in. Ty Brown doing everything he can to try and salvage something here for the Achaeans. But at 66-48, almost seems next to impossible here for Herron to try and make something happen, as now Colvin looking underneath to McLemore. Cobb in the corner.
Just weaving the ball a little bit. take some time off the clock. Had Cobb open in the corner. They didn't find him.
Instead, McLemore will take it in the corner, and he hits a big one. McLemore now has hit 4 3-pointers this evening. Under 4 minutes to play. Ty Brown tries to get it in, and he does. Ty Brown has scored 9 points in this fourth quarter. Belmer to Colvin, turns the corner, misses the bunny but draws the foul.
Man, you had the look, nobody there. I think sometimes he's like, oh, I'm not going to miss this, and then you do.
Second foul on Matt Ray this evening. And now Colvin at the line for 2 shots. He has only missed 1 so far this evening and now make it 2. And so Duran Cobb will be taking a seat for Heritage, and checking back in will be Zach Schlamer. And Miles Coleman hits the second foul shot, and he'll be taking a seat for Jack Belt.
I got Belt for 18 points on the night. I'm sorry, 16 points on the night. Trying to help you out there, Jack.
Cam Bethel looking underneath now to Matt Ray, and he gets the shot to fall in. And now a timeout called, a full timeout called by Herron. We'll take one with them. Closing out this contest next, right here on Indiana SRN.
Parents, do you like free food? Get on over to Prodigy Burger and Bar, where Monday is family night and kids eat free. Every day you can find daily specials featuring craft burgers, tacos, wings, and more. Prodigy is now playing the NFL Sunday Ticket on more than 25 TVs, so you won't miss a second of your favorite teams. Prodigy also caters, hosts private events, as well as dine and donates. Celebrate your school spirit with us at Prodigy Burger and Bar. More than just burgers, located in Clay Terrace in Carmel.
Like our YouTube page, subscribe at Indiana SRN. Don't miss a game, and make sure you can watch every game that you see fit. Just check out our YouTube page and hit the subscribe button. 70-52 is your score here at Heritage Christian, and the Eagles just going to play some glorified keep away here in the waning minutes of this contest, as they will likely improve to 6-7 on the season.
You know, you look at Herron, they're outscoring Heritage here in this fourth quarter right now, 13-11. I believe if my math is correct. So 3:04 to go here. Put it in. I don't think you want to put it in the deep freeze right yet.
In the corner, Zach Schlamer. Now over to Belt. And now Schlamer again with it in the corner. And Schlamer is going to be called for traveling as he started his dribble. Almost looked like he was going to draw a foul there on Cam Bethel, but the official thinks better of it. A turnover back to Herron.
Hey, you got to tell that the custodian, don't wax his floor too much before a home contest.
With the now is Summers. Long pass just sails over the head of Cam Bethel and out of bounds.
So, we talked about Herron, how they've got 4 seniors on their ball club. You turn around, you look at Heritage Christian, no seniors on this club, a very young club, but the chemistry coming to work just at the right time.
Belt with it in the corner, double teamed. And also double-teamed is John McLemore, but Schlamer is open underneath, waits for his opening, and he gets it for an easy 2.
He gave it his defender a little fake, got the defender in the air, And then as he was coming down, Schlamer puts it back up and in. And
Turnaround jumper from Brown, and he now has 11 points in this quarter alone.
As we go under the 2-minute mark now.
And looking on the backdoor cut for Schlamer, but that ball's intercepted by Cam Bethel, and he'll take a coast-to-coast Euro step inside and misses the lay-in. And Bethel will foul Schlamer. That'll put Schlamer at the line for 2 shots here as they are now in the double bonus.
That should be Bethel's 3rd foul. It is.
And indeed it is his 3rd.
So we'll make the trek down the other end of the court.
So Schlamer will have 2 foul shots. This is the first time he's been at the foul stripe this evening. Not a whole lot of scoring in the first half, but in the second half he has scored just 5 points.
Got a chance to add to that. See what you can do there, young fella.
And he makes the foul shot. Actually, this is going to be this was a 1-and-1. So 1 more foul, and this will put Heritage in the double bonus. And Schlamer hits both foul shots.
You notice how when he shot those fouls, how he was on the ball of his feet. That's the way you want to do that if you're shooting free throws.
Johnson holding it up top for Herron. Now over to Chance Blackwell. So some subs getting in some varsity minutes here for Herron as Johnson will fire a shot. No good. Ball is contested and controlled by Heritage. And it sails out of bounds. Looking for Alex Belmer.
Looks like Noah Johnson's coming in for Heritage. Along with Aiden Thompson.
And Andrew Wiggins as well.
Isher Thompson comes back in also. So be out of bounds to Herron. As we go now, under a minute to go here in this contest.
Here's Blackwell with it up top. And a big steal
Thompson
for
comes
Thompson.
away.
And now Heritage can just play some keep away and run the clock down here. So here's Wiggins with it, holding it in the backcourt. And now over to Noah Johnson. Johnson going to try and go underneath the basket, and it's tipped out of bounds with just under 30 seconds left. It went off his leg.
You know, you look behind us, some of the Heritage baseball team been in the auxiliary gym practicing baseball. Cold outside, baseball's on their mind.
And of course, a win is on the mind of Heritage Christian. As 15 seconds remaining in this ball game, Stashke will put in a shot. And that'll about do it here at Heritage Christian. As the Eagles will improve to 6-7 on the season, getting their 2nd win at home this season. And they build some momentum going into the city tournament next week as they will take on Indianapolis Ritter for the 2nd time this season. Final score 74-56. Heritage Christian tops Indianapolis Herron, and the big points getter tonight. Well, once again, as we talked to Coach John Jackson beforehand, scoring by committee. 4 players in double figures tonight here for Heritage Christian.
Yeah, you know, you got the McLemore kid, you got Jack Belt.
Well as Miles Colvin and Mason Key.
Yeah.
Rather, Jonathan Dorsch. He had 10 points tonight.
Dorsch, you know, this young man plays JV, comes along, plays varsity. The young man doesn't miss a beat. You know, he is built for basketball, and I like his arches on those three-pointers, the lefty, and just great. So if you're Corey Jackson, you got to be pleased because you know the Ritter Raiders coming in here to the field house here at Heritage, and I think Heritage is going to win, but they're going to win by more than just 4 points like they did last time.
It'll be an 8 versus 9 seed game between Heritage Christian and Indianapolis Ritter. You can catch that game right here on Indiana SRN to kick off the city tournament, and we'll see what happens as they may either have more or less games in the season. We'll just see how it plays out. Once again, final score here for tonight's contest. Heritage Christian 74, Indianapolis Herron 56. For all of us here at Indiana SRN, for my broadcast partner Bill Ludlow, I'm Kurt Darling saying so long till next time. You've been watching IHSAA boys basketball action right here on Indiana SRN. So long, everybody.